I never thought I'd be the guy telling a story like this. I thought my life was stable, not perfect, but solid. I had a wife, Anna, who I'd been married to for 15 years, and a teenage daughter, Lily, who was the light of my life. I had a best friend, Mark, someone I trusted like a brother. We grew up together, stood beside each other at our weddings, even watched our kids play in the same backyard. If you'd asked me a year ago, I would have told you I was a lucky man. I had a good job, a family I adored, and a best friend who felt like family. But life has a cruel way of blindsiding you. It started with little things. Anna seemed distracted, more time on her phone, more late nights out with vague excuses about work events or catching up with friends. At first I brushed it off. Everyone goes through phases, right? Marriage has seasons. I kept telling myself that. But then there were moments that gnawed at me. She laughed at texts she'd quickly hide when I walked into the room. She started dressing up more, not just nice, but like she was trying to impress someone. I felt that quiet dread husbands feel when something doesn't add up. Still, I tried to trust her. I didn't want to be the jealous, paranoid type. Then came the night that changed everything. It was a Saturday. Anna said she was going to a friend's birthday dinner. Lily was at a sleepover, so I was home alone. I poured myself a drink, turned on a game, and tried to shake the unease that had been building for weeks. Around 10 p.m. I got a text from Mark. He said, "Big game tonight. You watching?" It felt off. If he was texting me, he wasn't with Anna. So I asked where he was. He didn't respond. Something inside me said, "Go find out." I wish I hadn't. I drove to the restaurant Anna said she'd be at. No sign of her car. My hands were shaking as I tried to call her. No answer. A pit formed in my stomach. Then I remembered a little cabin Mark owned about 30 minutes away. A place we used to hang out in college. He once joked it was his escape from real life. I don't know what possessed me to drive there, but I did. When I pulled up, I saw Anna's car parked outside. The cabin lights were on. My heart stopped. I told myself maybe it was a surprise party or some innocent thing I didn't understand. But deep down I knew. I walked up quietly, my chest pounding so hard I could barely breathe. Through the window, I saw them, Anna and Mark, wrapped in each other's arms, kissing like lovers. My wife, my best friend. I froze. My whole body felt numb, like my soul just left me. I didn't burst in screaming. I didn't punch anyone. I just backed away, got in my car and drove home in silence. The drive felt endless. I didn't sleep that night. I stared at the ceiling, replaying every moment of the past few months. Every laugh they shared, every time I trusted them both. I felt small, foolish, broken. The next morning, Anna came home smiling, pretending everything was normal. I confronted her calmly, maybe too calmly. I told her I knew. At first, she denied it. Then she saw my face and just crumbled. She admitted everything. Said it just happened, that she never meant to hurt me, that she was confused. It felt like knives. But the worst was yet to come. Lily came home later that day. She walked in to find her parents sitting in silence, the air heavy with pain. I tried to explain gently, without attacking her mom in front of her. I thought honesty was better than lies. But when I told her that Anna had been seeing Mark, something I'll never forget happened. Lily turned on me. She screamed, "You ruined our family!" It was like the wind got knocked out of me. I stood there stunned, as my own daughter, my little girl, defended her mom. She said I was overreacting, that people make mistakes, that I was trying to destroy everything. She was crying, angry, confused. But those words cut deep. She didn't see the betrayal. She just saw a dad shattering her world with ugly truth. And in that moment, I felt more alone than I ever have in my life. The days after were a blur. Anna tried to apologize. She said it was a mistake, that she wanted to work things out. Mark texted me once, some half-hearted apology I couldn't even bring myself to read fully. But something inside me had died. Trust, respect, love, all of it. I told Anna I couldn't stay, that I'd rather rebuild alone than live in a lie. Lily barely spoke to me for weeks. She stayed cold, distant, angry that I'd broken the family. I understood her pain. She was just a kid watching her world fall apart. But it still hurt like nothing else. Over time, she started to soften. She sees more clearly now. We've had hard talks, tearful ones. She still loves her mom, but she's beginning to understand why I couldn't stay. And me, I'm still healing. Some days I feel strong, others I feel crushed by memories. Betrayal doesn't fade easily. Especially when it's not just your partner, but your best friend. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this: you can survive heartbreak. even when it comes from the people you trusted most. You can rebuild. It won't be easy and it won't be quick, but it's possible. And for any parent who's been blamed by their own child in the aftermath, I get it. It's gut-wrenching. But kids don't always understand betrayal the way adults do. They just know their world is breaking. One day they'll see the truth. I'm still standing. Broken, yes, but standing. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough for now.